Yeah, do you ever go back down to 135? You know what I mean? You got all the belts at 135. You did everything at 135.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to make sense for me to go back down to 135. It's a huge fight. You know, we got Tank Davis is still at 135.
What about Shakur, man?
Yeah, why Tank ain't fighting? I mean, why he ain't calling you out? Why he calling everybody else out except for you?
Shakur is at 135. It's still big fights at 135, but you know, Tank is the big money fight for me at 135. That would be something to go back down for. Other than that, you know, it really makes no sense for me.
And what was your thoughts on 10%? If you fight Shakur,
I think it might be 5% now.
5% now, it dropped.
So that was Devin Haney when he was asked, would you ever go back down to 135? He says he'd go back down to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. And also said, would you fight Shakur? He said, yeah, I'll offer him 5%. Let's just talk about those two right there real quick. As far as Shakur Stevenson, man, him offering Shakur 5%. That's just you could tell he just playing. He just joking around. You know what I mean? He's just joking around, man. He knows Shakur probably ain't gonna take no damn 5%, just like he wouldn't take no the 25%. So it was just probably just a little a light stab at Shakur Stevenson, man. But I'm pretty sure Dad will give him offer him probably a little bit less, probably 20 now, maybe 25 still. You know, look like Dad wouldn't even try to short Shakur like that, even with that performance he put on with De Los Santos. He probably just do it just to get in the ring, kind of like similar to how he just took less to fight Kambosos just to get in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd do some shit like that. That's why I kind of fuck with Devin Haney, man, you know? But as far as him going back down to 135 to fight Tank Davis, I talked about this already. I don't think he should have said that, bro. I don't think he should have said that, because this is my thing. If he becomes a champion and beats Regis Prograis, he has a belt at 140, right? If he beats Regis. And then he still has 3 of his 135 straps, right? Man, bro, why would you conform to what Tank fucking demands? You know, why not make his ass meet in the middle? Or because we already know Tank ain't about the belts, bro. That whole squad that he rock with, they don't give a fuck about the belts. They not here for legacy. They are clearly here for the bags. We already know that. So if they only here for the bags, then be like, yo, listen, man, I'm not draining myself to come back down. If you think this is a big enough fight, bro, let's meet in the middle or come up to 140, bro. You already fought up here at 140. So I don't want to hear you not fighting at 140 when you did it already for Barrios. What did Barrios bring to the table? They can't use that defense against Devin. They can't say, well, what does Devin Haney bring to the table? They can't use that because Dev accomplished way more than Mario Barrios, especially if he beats Regis. And even without beating Regis, Devin Haney still did something that Mario Barrios never did. It became undisputed. So they can't run with that. They can't run that route because they'll look stupid. I don't think they really care at this point anyway, Tank and his team. I think they just, like I said, as long as the money's there, like they want the money. But if you want the money, don't shortchange the guy that does bring something to the table. That's where I'm at with it, man. Don't do that just because you are Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, and I got into all that shit already on, you know, why he is who he is as far as why he's so popular. Because Tank he's a very exciting fighter. He gets the knockouts and all that. You know, most people want to see the knockouts. That's only one part of it, because there's a lot of other knockout artists too that's not as popular as Tank. And Tank has Floyd to thank for that. for his popularity. That's how I feel, and I'm always feel like that. But Dev should not have to bend and fold for the demands of Gervonta Davis, bro. They got to be some bending and conforming for Tank too. You know, it got to be somewhere in the middle, bro. Or I don't give a fuck. I would even argue the fact that, listen, he seemed like he wanted this fight. Yeah, all right. So I wanted too, but he really want to press this issue. Then he gonna give in to more demands than I gotta give into. That's just how I see it, man. Others might see it different. I'm like, yo, stop giving this dude what he want. Like he's been in the sport, making noise and putting in all the heavy lifting. He ain't been doing that shit, bro. So why should he be the one to always call the fucking shots? You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's just throwing that out there kind of like to entice Tank. I don't know, but if he really that serious about going back to 135, I think that's a bad idea, bro. I think that's a very bad idea. I don't think he should fight at 135, man. Unless Tank said, yo, look, I really want to fight for legacy now. Okay, then Dev just say, fuck it, let's go. I still think that's a bad idea. Stop giving him everything he want. Stop giving him the advantage all the time. Let it be, okay, I want some of the advantage now. You know what I mean? You can get a little bit, you can get a little something, but I want something too. That's all I mean. That's all I'm saying. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. I just think that's a bad move for Dev, man. Because when you do that, it's gonna keep giving the Tank team and his fans all that they want. That's why, that's just gonna keep giving him that star power. If you keep bending and forming to this kid, it's gonna show that you ain't really got no, leverage and nothing like that. Like, nah, the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. I would love to see the fight, man, but I don't want to see Dev all drained out, and I want to see fairness across the board, bro. So if it got to be at catch weight, that's what it got to be. You know what I mean? I just look at it like, suppose if the shoe was on the other foot, right? That's the funny thing about the whole shit. If Tank was the one in Devin's shoes, and Devin was the one in Tank's shoes, it would probably be on some shit where his team would still be on some shit like, no, I ain't going back to 135. He gonna have to come up to 140 if he want to see me. All right, so do the same thing to his ass and see if he still want to smoke. That's all. And the more Dev keeps saying he gonna go down to 135, the more Team Tank gonna keep wanting to fight, because they probably gonna feel like Dev gonna probably change his tune and be like, yo, look, yeah, I'm not coming back down there. Let's just do a catch weight or something. And then they're not gonna take the catch weight, and then they're gonna say Dev was ducking the smoke. I see what they trying to do, man, but I could be wrong. But this is boxing, man. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Anyway, let me know what you think. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm out.